Hey, it's Henry from Thurbricks, back with another video. This is another eBay haul. I think it was $106 about, all in. And it just came with 3 little bags. And then some stuffing, so nice. Well, if you haven't seen the past few videos of mine, I have been stockpiling hauls for 3 to 4 months now. And I'm just starting to rip into them again. I had a maybe 12-part series on my channel where I went through 17 pounds. That took a few months to post. So now I'm back at it, making videos, and kind of forget what I bought during that time. So this was $106, and I'm looking at it. I don't exactly remember what is in here. I do see some good figures. But I guess let's just crack into it. And we'll do the smallest bag first and then go after that. So what I do with all these pretty much is I buy on eBay, whether it be minifigures in whole, parts and pieces of figures, sometimes sets, depending on like if they're good, if they're not good. And then I put the figures together if they're not, and then sell them on a platform called Bricklink. And that's pretty much just an eBay just for Lego. And that's how, I make money. Hopefully I buy low, sell high, as everyone hopes. Sometimes I don't, but I try as hard as I can to do that. But when these figures, fakety fake fakes are in here, usually I just throw those away or put them in a lot with fake pieces. This is a little disappointing too. I don't remember what this is. I do know what did I say? $106. I guess I bought, these all have prices on them. Does that say 29? 29, 34, and I ripped the other one up, but that one was 9. I don't know if those numbers match. That's okay. So maybe shipping was expensive? I'm not really sure. But let's just say I spent $9 on this. Stormtrooper, almost all the way back. But before I say anything else, this is an Anakin torso, but got BB'd or chewed up or something on all sides of it. So I won't be using that, unfortunately. Also won't be using this cool blaster, but non-Lego, unfortunately. I don't know what this armor is from. It might be like an old ninja set, but it kind of looks like The Last Airbender. I don't think it is, though. That was a Scout Trooper I just threw in there as well. Not much there. Ninjago head, Stormtrooper body. So, I mean, most of these aren't together fully, or at least the ones I've grabbed so far, and that's totally fine. Yeah, I'm not sure what it's kind of a cool looking torso though. Yeah, but I will be able to take all these pieces and then build up the correct figures with them and then sell them to you all. Nice top hat, TIE Fighter, clone, Chima. Not too much going on there. Did get a Superman. I want to say this is one of the more expensive Supermans. None of them are, that great. Here's, I'm going to say probably Ninjago. I was going to say like a Snake Whisperer for a second, but I don't think it is. Ninjago, nice. And then to end that bag, a Wonder Woman. I think so far these are all real, besides the ones that look really bad. And I think this Wonder Woman goes for maybe $6 or $7. The printed arms and, printed legs are really cool on it. Okay, I guess let's go for the next cheapest one. Maybe $29. I'm not really sure, actually. More figures, so it's probably going to be a little bit better. Start us off, Finn, nice. Stormtrooper, I think Ninjago legs, but Nothing else really there. Another Stormtrooper. So kind of a lot of Star Wars in here. You can't really go wrong with Star Wars. I don't know. I'll make sure to check all these. I'm not sure if this is all together correctly. There's a Kai. Like this, I know is not. Because this is like I want to say like Lego Batman movie CMF. And then I think this cape goes to another CMF, if I'm not mistaken. Parademon. Another fake one. I do think that this figure goes for a lot. I might just be joking. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this, as well as others in the set, like Cyborg, I think this might go for like $50 or $60, and this $35 to $40. I'm guessing the Wonder Woman also is from the same set. I think it's a Justice League set. I know the movie did bad, but the figures in that set are really cool. Like, I mean, the blaster arm on the Cyborg it's sick. I think this is General Zod, CMF. A little bit of stuff in the hair. I'll see if I can get that off. Stormtrooper, Robot, Zane, maybe? Another CMF General Zod. A lot of Batman CMF pieces. There's a Luke, Anakin, more Ninjago. This might also be a Parademon, just from a different line of sets. That TIE Fighter pilot I found earlier is going to go to this one. Just a racer, clone, and I'm guessing the legs we just threw in there go to this guy. I feel like this was all together. I don't know why there's different prices on them, but I'm sure the seller knows more than I do. So, Batman CMF, Man-Bat, Gamorrean Guard, the old one. That's cool. No cracks on the torso. Sick. Aunt May, and then Mary Jane. Different sets. Because, you know, yellow and light nougat. Indiana Jones. That's dinged a little bit. One of the guys from that. And then just a castle guy with a cracked torso, and I guess the legs will be useful. Okay, so that was a pretty good bag, to be honest. A lot better than the first one, I will say. And now for the final bag. Let's see if I can get into it as fast as I can the other ones. I already see a Spider-Man in there, which is a good sign for the bag. I feel like we've made our money back. I want to say this was $106, and those two, the Cyborg and the Batman, are gonna probably pay for pretty close to the same. I am starting to remember this more. I feel like the more and more I go through them, the more and more I'm gonna remember it. I want to say this was like a bunch of, there was like 16 or like 8 figures in a photo, and then you had to scroll through a bunch on eBay. And every picture I scrolled by, I was like, wow, that's pretty good. Besides, again, the fake pieces. But, you know, they're few and far between, so I will take that. Let's start out with Darth Vader. That's pretty nice. Is that real? It is. Nice Darth Vader. Missing its helmet, but that's okay. I want to say maybe Power Miners, and then maybe like a Vampire CMF head. More Ninjago. This will sell. I mean, I think in my store right now, I haven't posted in a little bit, but I only have a couple Ninjago figures left. Versus like superheroes and Star Wars, I have a bunch. So, I'm glad this is the cracked torso, because that is probably just like a city torso. Maybe Han Solo legs, maybe something else. Yeah, I'll have to, I think most of these I'm going to have to just take apart. I don't know what that head is, but it looks pretty cool. But I do think these legs go to this one. Scarlet Witch, nice. But also a very cool torso there. and head. So a lot of research to do on this one. Just another racer, wild style, just some random stuff. I don't know. I think that's the right head. I think all of the Ninjago characters, or most of them, had this, like Kendo or whatever it's called. I do think, so this doesn't look that great, right? But I'm pretty sure this is a Lego Batman, like one of the first Lego Batman sets, or maybe it's like the Arkham Asylum set, the security guard from it. I feel like the torso is, like the printing is a little off, but I don't see anything on the side, so it must not be too bad. But I think this goes for, you know, more than you think it should as just a security guard, so very cool. I guess we will get into the Star Wars. That is not the correct arm, but besides that, it is cracked. The arm is, so I'll have to replace it. But the print on it looks really good. Like the chrome detailing. I think I do already have one of these, so once I replace the arm, it'll go in stock, but very cool piece there. I'm pretty sure another CMF, some dented legs, but that'll be okay. Whenever I find chrome lightsaber hilts, they're just so cool. I don't know if everyone else thinks the same thing, but chrome anything, even that Spider-Man, it's just like, I wish they continued chroming pieces. I would say like my white whale is the UCS Naboo Starfighter with like the chrome everywhere. It looks so nice. I don't know if you guys know that set, but if you don't, you should look it up because it's very cool. I think this is young Obi, and then this is Qui-Gon. So you can always, you know, you can see Liam Neeson in it. It's a cool figure. Probably going along with old Star Wars, there is a Slave Leia, non-cracked. It's pretty nice. Just a Phase 1 clone. It's getting a little long, so I'll try to speed it up here. Nothing too much, just the Mighty Micros Batman. I think this is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Penguin. Another Penguin, but I think that's all damaged, unfortunately. I think that's a Gandalf head, though. Also damaged. Is that the same torso? Yeah. Nia. And then some guy. Another dented torso. At least there's only a couple, and they weren't, like, too expensive. That might be the Spider Queen. I think we found her head, but it's not too bad. Some random ones, and then ending off, this probably went with the older Spider-Man. This is a Doc Ock. And I don't know if this one, there's a little paint wear on there, but not too bad. I don't know if this one came with like the tentacles on the back, but either way, a very, very cool figure. Yeah, so, I mean, $106 total. I think we did great. I mean, maybe like 5 or 6 of these figures will go over $200 total. So, I think we did great. Let me know what your favorite figure is out of these. I am a Batman. I was a Batman kid, so I am gonna have to say this Batman is probably my favorite. But let me know what yours is. Well, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.